When I was growing up, you seen these pictures of me when I was 3, and now, horrible picture of me now. When I was 3, I'll tell you something that used to happen. My mother's ancestors were Spanish. They had big haciendas. They had a lot of things that us common people didn't have. I'm half, but it's okay. And, when they had a birthday, when my great aunt had a birthday, on her birthday morning, they would hire mariachis. Not mariachis, but maybe a player with a violin and a guitar, and they come and sing La Mañanitas early in the morning, and wake us all up. And then after they got through singing, well, they would invite me into the house to have wine or margaritas or coffee. So yesterday morning was my birthday. Yesterday was my birthday, and I got up early. Was expecting the mariachis around. Nothing. So I watered my flowers, and then I sat in my front yard in my rocking chair, and I was sitting there rocking, and kind of sort of feeling low because nobody remembers, nobody cares, nothing's happening. It's my birthday. I had watered my flowers. I have a hanging pot of flowers right over my porch here, hanging over my head. And all of a sudden I heard a fluttering and a tweet, tweet, tweet. And there was a little hummingbird with his wings fluttering like a windmill. And he was right in my face here, saying tweet, tweet, tweet. And I said, oh, thank you, you remember my birthday. Well, I can tell you a few stories. You have time to listen.
Keep going.
You're doing fine, Jeff. Keep going. We have lots of time. There's a lot of time. We don't have a lot of time to listen.
Okay. I have a captive audience.
Captive audience.
We have some requests for jokes.
No, I have stories to tell about when I was 3 years old or so. I told you about my hummingbird who remembered me. And also, we used to sit on the patio like this in the evenings, living in the skies like this, and we'd eat supper outside. And maybe the moon would be coming over later, and my brother would entertain us sometimes. He learned to play the violin, and he also would read to us Don Quixote. So I know about Don Quixote and his turning over windmills and his girlfriend Dulcinea. So he read to us. And from Orange, we didn't have any radios or anything, so we had to make up things. He would get a little 3-pound coffee can, about like this, like that, and he'd go out in the yard and come back, and he had a toad in there. And then he put it in the front yard like this, and put the can over the toad, and the toad be hopping all over the yard. It was entertainment. We lived up in about 12 miles from Abiquiu. But Abiquiu was a place where the Indian, they called them Indizados. They were Indians that were captured and kept the government in Abiquiu, and then made through the Spaniards. And then, of course, there were the the Spanish people who had their haciendas in there. But I think they were the Indian people who brought in a lot of myths and stories about witches and supernatural things. And they used to think that old people, especially old ladies, knew a lot of things, and they wondered why. So they thought that maybe they changed themselves into owls, coyotes, or snakes or something. So my father was telling us, and we were sitting on the patio, and he was telling us this. The old ladies know these things, and because maybe they change themselves to owls, and they come and listen to your window, they come and listen to you, so they know everything about you. And we were sitting there, and pretty soon we heard the rustling on the leaves and the trees and the cottonwoods, and an owl started saying, "Dude, dude, dude." And my father said that if you really want to know whether that is a witch, all you have to do is go out there and say, "De color de rojo, mañana vendrás por sal," which is, "Witch owl, tomorrow you're coming for salt." He said that'll cast a spell on it. So, well, we didn't think anything about it. Went to bed, and in the morning, my mother used to get up early to build a fire in the fireplace and make coffee and start breakfast. She got up this morning and she heard a knock on the door. And she said, "Who can be there so early?" So she went to the door, and there was this little old man knocking on the door. And he said, "Excuse me, lady, I wonder if you would give me a little salt." And she was scared to death. She ran up the other way, and she was calling, "Juan, Juan, the witch is here!" I guess a spell last night. The witch is here, wants salt. My father, he said, "You will get me, I don't want to talk to you." So my father finished dressing, and he came. He said, "Oh, it's a sheepherder from Jesse's camp up on the hill, taking care of the Salazar sheep." And he says, "Oh, Don Timoteo, what can I do for you?" And he said, Timoteo said, "Well, my boss came over last night, and he brought me supplies, but he didn't bring me any salt. And I was just wondering if you give me some salt." So my father told my mother, but my mother never believed that.